Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe in a resourceful feeling of relaxation. And as you exhale, just allow any feelings of tension, stress, anxiety, and worries to feel slowly but surely they're leaving your body in every outward breath. Breathing in a resourceful feeling of relaxation, exhaling tension, and allowing your eyelids to get heavier and more relaxed as you start drifting towards a place of peace. Breathing in and breathing out, noticing where in your body there's feelings of unease. Perhaps your neck or your shoulders, maybe your forehead or your jaw. So just breathe in and breathe out and give permission to release. There are many theories that when emotions are repressed, held onto, bottled up, or swept under the carpet, they manifest themselves in different ways. There are some people that believe that the body holds on to toxic emotions and it can lead to health issues. And I wonder whether that's true or not, how useful it would be to convert those heavy, toxic emotions into something that increases well-being, makes you feel better, gives you more choices. There are many stories of transformation, of a metamorphosis, that one thing can transform into something else. And maybe that's a caterpillar turning into a butterfly, a tadpole turning into a frog. Maybe it's the alchemist attempting to turn lead into gold, or perhaps the first miracle of Jesus turning water into wine. And I wonder how useful it would be to tap into the wonderful concept of transformation, where what if these heavy, toxic emotions could also go through a transformation? What if anger could turn into forgiveness or acceptance? What if resentment could turn into gratitude? So as you breathe in and breathe out, I want you to imagine what it would be like to go back in time over 2,000 years ago, and imagine stumbling across a small town in what today we would call the Middle East, but back then just a village, a town in the countryside. And I want you to imagine that you have accidentally stumbled into a wedding. Imagine what it would feel like to be dressed, wearing whatever clothing would be suitable to be at a wedding at that time in history. You know it's a celebration. You can see from the expressions on people's faces, this is a magical moment. And I want you to imagine that people are celebrating in the way that people would have celebrated there, with good food and good wine. Imagine tasting that wine. Imagine eating that food, feeling the energy and positivity of a wonderful celebration. And yet there are murmurings that the wine will soon run dry, that somehow this wonderful occasion will be spoiled. And yet it seems like there is someone there that may have the solution to the problem. Imagine just being a witness, just observing what's happening as something magical takes place. Imagine bearing witness to a miracle where endless amounts of water is suddenly transformed into incredible, high-quality wine. Suddenly, that feeling of scarcity is transformed to a feeling of abundance. That somehow this idea of what could spoil a celebration has now enhanced a celebration. Imagine being one of many people to bear witness to this miracle. Evidence that transformations can take place. And I want you to imagine leaving that wedding, having witnessed what you've seen, and I want you to imagine walking through the rolling hills of the countryside and finding a hill that overlooks a large lake, a lake so big that many people call it a sea, a place of tranquility, of peace, of calm. As I count down from 5 to 1, with each descending number, you will feel deeper and deeper relaxed and open your mind to the possibility of powerful, profound change. 5, eyelids feeling heavier and heavier. 4, just releasing any tension in your neck and your shoulder. That's it. 3, activating your diaphragm by taking deeper and deeper breaths. 2, arms and legs feeling limp, loose, heavy. That's it. Deeper and deeper relaxed. And 1, just feel a wave of relaxation wash over you from your top of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes. Have a wonderful sense that so many miracles have happened throughout history, that transformations happen daily. How is it that someone destined for a particular life suddenly changes? How does a Saul become a Paul? How does someone destined for hatred and anger transition to someone full of love and hope? And if it's happened for others, then a transformation can happen for you. And I want your mind to connect what turning water into wine would represent for you in your life, in your emotions, in your beliefs. Open your mind to the idea that a magical miracle of a transformation is about to take place. You don't even have to know what the miracle of transformation will be, just to open your mind to the possibility of that transformation. Breathing in and breathing out and feeling so relaxed there on the hillside, overlooking that lake, feeling deeper and deeper relaxed. That's it. More and more comfortable, more and more relaxed. And as you settle into a state of calm, really consider the story of transformation where water turned into wine, a symbol of change and celebration. as you allow hypnotic suggestions to flow through your mind like a gentle stream, nourishing the very roots of your being. Just as water filled the jars before turning into wine, let your breath fill your body, bringing life-giving oxygen to every cell, enhancing your health with every inhalation. Use the power of your mind to imagine the water transforming into wine, and with it, envision your body strengthening and revitalizing, becoming a vessel of health and vitality. Let the richness of the wine symbolize the richness of well-being flowing through you, saturating your mind with positive, healing energy. Just as the water became something greater, so too can you exceed your limitations, your confidence blossoming like vines in a fertile field. Use that vivid imagination to picture each drop of the wine as a droplet of confidence, infusing your spirit with the courage to face challenges, but also the grace and acceptance to overcome them. Think of the clarity of the water and allow that clarity to fill your thoughts, washing away doubt and leaving only the crystal clear certainty of your worth. Remember being in that room witnessing the miracle of transformation, and know and accept that within you lies the power to change, to turn the water of the past into the wine of the future. And maybe you can savor the symbolic sweetness of the wine and let it remind you that life is to be enjoyed, that each moment is a sip of an exquisite vintage. As the water was repurposed for a higher calling, redirect your thoughts from guilt to gratitude, from shame to self-acceptance, and from anger to forgiveness. Just as the jars were filled to the brim, fill your heart now with forgiveness for yourself and for others, and maybe a specific person, allowing the love to spill over and heal old wounds. Entertain the idea that the anger is impeding your healing. So as the anger turns to forgiveness, true healing can then begin. Allow the transformation of turning water into wine to be a metaphor for your own release from guilt and any other heavy emotions holding you back, as you allow yourself to be refilled with new purpose and peace. Feel the warmth of the wine as you would feel the warmth of self-compassion, embracing your imperfections and nurturing your growth. Deep down, you believe in the possibility of miracles, in the everyday magic that can turn the water of mediocrity into the wine of excellence in your life. Just as the guests at the wedding marveled at the wine, marvel at your own potential, at the surprises and capabilities that lie within you, ready to be revealed. And as you think back to your past, think of how many good things have come from those tough times. Thousands of people that have been impacted. And as you think, imagine going back to a moment and replacing anger and a sense of injustice with gratitude. And as you go back to that moment, imagine saying, "Thank you," followed by, "I forgive you." And as you do so, believe that you are turning water into wine with the very words of "thank you" and "I forgive you." But I want you to add 2 additional words that will help in the transformation of the water into wine within your life. Sometimes, to get forgiveness, you need to give forgiveness. So feel the words, "I'm sorry," leaving your lips directed at the very person you feel anger for. "I'm sorry. Thank you. I forgive you." And in doing so, feel all of that toxic emotion start to transform within inside you. That water is turning into wine inside the very vessel you call your body. Embrace the spirit of celebration and let it remind you to celebrate your successes, no matter how small, with a toast of triumph. And maybe this transformation that's occurring now is one of those things to celebrate. Let the waters change into wine be a symbol of your resilience, a testament to your ability to transform challenges into opportunities. And perhaps you've already noticed that the life you've lived has done exactly that. You took something like pain and you channeled that into something that positively impacted thousands. You've already turned the water into wine. You just didn't acknowledge it. And now the final transformation is turning anger into gratitude and forgiveness, allowing the baggage of the past to really be a staircase to ever-increasing impact and fulfillment. As the wine brought joy to the wedding guests, let your personal changes bring joy to your life and to those around you. And remember the humble beginnings of the wine as water, and take pride in your own origins, knowing that you are evidence that you are capable of extraordinary things. There are many people that couldn't have survived a childhood like that, and yet you converted a childhood into something that has had a ripple effect to countless lives and the lives that those lives have impacted. And finally, as you hold on to the story of water into wine in your heart, let it be a constant reminder that you are the author of your transformation, the master of your destiny, capable of turning the simplest elements of your life into a celebration of personal power, grace, and acceptance. Just allow these suggestions to ferment within your subconscious, turning them into a fine wine of thoughts and beliefs that support your health, well-being, and confidence. And just like the best vintages, let them age within you, growing more potent with time. And when you're ready, uncork them and let their effects pour out into every aspect of your life. Just imagine standing up now on that hill, looking out over a great lake, and just entertaining the thought that if absence equals presence, then what good things have flowed towards you as a direct consequence of that absence. Feel the powerful transformation occurring. Feel yourself walking down the hill, the beautiful countryside, feeling what it would feel like to have lived 2,000 years ago. And when your unconscious mind has allowed the full transformation to take place within you, that the water has fully transformed into wine within your very soul, let me know by nodding your head. And now it's time to return to the present, but taking all of those changes with you. Acknowledging that this is a journey of thoughts within thoughts, ideas within ideas, dreams within dreams, and yet the changes are real. Feeling like you're returning to the present as you take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Just wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, feeling completely connected in the moment, feeling a weight has been lifted off your shoulders, that you've let go of baggage you've been holding on to for decades perhaps, as you can now return to the present feeling refreshed, alert, and optimistic for the future, starting to count. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake.